A lady opens up about her ordeal on how her husband raped her at work.
Wow.
Others were advising her and saying that she should get a divorce, and others were actually blaming her. So this is what happened. I have to read a little bit of it. My husband came to my office unannounced today, asked me to tell my secretary not to allow anyone in. I thought he wanted to talk about something important, but no, he wanted sex. I told him it was my working hours and that I couldn't. He got pissed and tried forcing himself on me. Wow. I screamed for help. I gave him sex. I gave him sex at home when he wanted.
Sure.
We don't want any. So I don't know what exactly came over him today. When help finally entered, he was naked. He got dressed in their presence and then removed his wedding ring and threw it on the floor. He's not home yet. He has not called me since this afternoon. What do I do or say to him when he returns home? So I think she's now feeling like, wow, I did something wrong. No, your husband came and tried to rape you. What do you guys think about this story?
Was he on drugs or something? That's suck on guy. It sounds like a suck on guy situation. No. Seriously, it's all about power. This is a power. That was a power play. Rape is a power play. We all know that, right? When it comes to rape, sometimes mostly a power play. So this was a very power play. Like, I'm in charge of you. I'm gonna get sex when I want to get sex. I'm gonna come in there and whatever. That's for straight disrespectful to your wife's work. Number one, you just don't come in. And people do hook up at work. That happens. Ooh. But it's like we have text each other. Like, are you coming over? Are you coming?
She even knows the texting.
She knows the texting.
Wow.
Yes.
No wonder the office has 2 doors.
Yes.
There's a hallway and there are 2 doors.
Glitz.
Once you lock the door,
You
that's
gotta be
it.
honest with us right now.
I've never had sex at work.
Well, this is really serious because this is actually partner rape, and it's actually a thing. When your spouse or someone you are in a committed relationship with think they can have sex with you whenever they want. It's really happening in Africa. It happens all over the world, and it's really, really sad. When we posted this on our,
I saw the responses.
Yes, some of the responses we posted it on our page, ABS Show page. Somebody
said, "Oh, that's just give it to him."
Some kinky stuff going on. No,
like, hey.
No, it's no. When you are laying butt naked on the bed. And it's time for sex, and she says no. I don't know how. I don't care how erected the thing is. It's a no.
But
Timani, are you hearing this?
What?
But since when?
Trying to do?
Since when?
Marks, are you hearing this?
Okay.
When you are laid up, no means no.
Yeah.
Since
And
when
also,
did
it
people
goes
start
both
going
ways,
to the
though. Even
office?
females too, because females rape guys. When the guy says no,
Wait,
they will-
how? Explain to
They
me
do
how.
that.
They
when the
rape
guy
guys
tells
too.
you no, they will still straddle the guy and try to
So
get
then
the guy and
how
have their
will you
way.
get turned on?
They'll
How
hear
would
the
they
talk.
get excited?
How would
They
the
get
guy
excited.
turn on?
Guys wake up in the middle of the night to find that the woman is already on top of them.
Right.
Hey,
Yes. Yes. I'm just
When
being
your young
honest.
icon, that
Wait,
happens
hold
to
on. You wake up in the middle of the night,
Yes.
and somebody's already on
You
top
are
of
in
you.
the you're asleep and you're hearing pyokum, pyokum. You're like, what's going on? And then you wake up and somebody's on top of you.
Somebody's on top of you.
It happens.
Hopefully not farting.
But hold on. Since when did people start going to the office to take nunu? Like,
Oh, they do it all the
They
time.
do it all the time, man.
Since
That's
when?
another area.
Just say you were 2 years old when you found out, but it's been happening. But that's not even the
But
case.
that's been the latest
You guys
consent,
listen to something
though.
Charlie said. Charlie said he took off his ring, and since then he hasn't come back.
Yeah, because he was embarrassed. You were screaming at the office as if I'm doing something that you are not familiar with. We do this all the time. And all of a sudden...
But not by force.
Oh.
Not
No,
by
he
force?
said I give him sex every time.
He wants
Yeah, but
So,
the-
you normalize this shit. You normalize it. It's
This is
part
not
of
20
it.
Shades of Grey.
But I'm saying, you
50 actually.
you made it okay. You made
Yeah,
it
but
okay
at
that
the
every
office,
time that he
though-
wanted sex, you was gonna give it to him, and all of a sudden,
But she said that she gives it to him at home. Has she ever
no,
condoned
this was the first
office
time.
act?
Trying to try something.
So he should go. You should understand that that's unacceptable. This is a place of
That's
work.
not okay.
It's not something that.
It's not okay.
If she said, "Oh yeah, we should have this at work later," that's it's a premeditated event. But this is something that you just sprout up on her, and she's telling you no.
And you jeopardizing her job, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so because when I was looking into this story,
Maybe that's the whole
there's a
idea.
large percentage of women that their communication is very like the communication is very not good. Most women enjoy forced sex. It's also like most women.
How
They
many
claim they
percent?
do. It's
That's
online.
Yeah.
They claim they do.
Wow.
And women,
Yeah, when you are very nice and slow,
yeah,
they're
they
like,
claim they
Yeah,
do. They claim they
that's
do.
the thing I'm talking about.
There's
you
a
know,
large
so-
percentage of
Really,
women
Timani?
that
Yeah, they want
love,
you to
hold on.
spank
There's a large
them.
percentage of women that love forced sex, and also when they say no, they mean yes.
What?
So yes, some
What?
women
Saying what?
it's like
Can I be like Max? I don't know something. I'm like,
some
what?
women say
Relationship,
no,
no.
yeah,
but
they
they
say
mean
no, but
yes.
they are drawing you
Yes.
And then
closer.
their yes means no. So it's like it's
It's
a
just
little
like a
confusing when
reverse
you're
thing.
in a relationship,
Yeah.
and it's like no, but you mean yes? Like
You're
I'm confused. So I think the communication needs to be clear on both sides.
I do have a friend though who told me in confidence that he likes when he's being resisted. That's his turn on.
What?
Yes.
Not the,
When-
the rapist.
When he goes, stop it,
one a
no,
rapist.
the rapist now.
I looked at him I said, dude.
I-
I looked at him and I said, dude, do you know that those are signs of you're a rapist though? You just don't know it yet, but you're a rapist.
We all have that fantasy one point, yeah.
No, I
Really? Do you have that
I'm
fantasy?
sure
Charlie?
some guys
Charlie,
like.
you want them
like-
to-
I want to
Choke
role
you.
play.
There was-
I want to role play one.
Oh, you wanted to come on.
When you role play means jam.
It depends on the part you're playing.
Oh, you're so
And
ready
the part-
to be BDSM
So
now.
I'm probably the jungle man.
I like the little girl is shouting, Daddy, hey Joe, Daddy, hey Joe.
Guy, calm down. No, calm down. Calm down.
What Nollywood porn are you watching,
Yeah.
Max? Now this
Very
not Nollywood.
local one.
This not local porn, though.
No,
This not one they make with iPhone.
No, Max, I wasn't saying that.
It was actually what she said that made me remember.
No, I want to
No,
role
there
play.
was
I
a
want to
funny
role
thing
play.
online. There was a
I want
funny
to
thing
role play
online,
like
yeah.
a criminal and the
Oh,
police
police.
Police
force.
and thief.
The Nigerian police force or regular American police force.
American
Make
police.
sure you
The
pick
Nigerian
well.
police force is very aggressive. No, not the Nigerian police force.
American
Hey, by the time I realized my neck. There's a post online actually where this lady went to the hospital, her whole neck, and then somebody wrote, choke me now.
See your life now. Yeah, I saw it on 2 days page.
But a message to the lady: it is not your fault. It is not your fault. Don't blame yourself. You know, it is not her fault, right?
It's not at all.
It is not.
not
It is not your
But it's
fault.
gonna be. But the thing about how does she navigate this conversation when he comes back home? That's the scary thing.
It's
How's she
because
gonna
of the therapy.
navigate talking to him and saying,
Yeah.
"Well, it wasn't that I was denying you sex, but it was the time and the place, and we didn't have a
place.
conversation." But I don't know. This man seems like he has an anger problem, so I don't know what's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
happen
Yeah, I was just
when
gonna
he
say
gets home.
she shouldn't have to explain herself to that extent. I mean, you came in and you wanted to forcefully rape me in my office. Despite me
you
saying
have to
no.
communicate.
Place of work, first of all, it's not acceptable. So if you're coming in and you're in a defensive saying, "Well, I asked you for something, you didn't give it to me." Well, there's a time and place. Even the Bible said it. There's a time and place. There's a time for everything. So come on.
You know, listen, 10 to 14% of ever married women have gone through this. So
True.
I hope listening, if you're going through something like that, seek help.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next topic. T-Money. Yahoo boy. Now your story. What's going on?
Yahoo boy, no laptop.
Yahoo again. So there's one Yahoo boy popularly known as Dolly Pizzo in Lagos, Nigeria, and he recently acquired a very beautiful 2019 Rolls Royce.
2019, you
Yeah.
guys,
Wow.
fresh off the
We're
lot.
just in March. He acquired the 2019 Rolls Royce worth $400,000 US, which
What's
is about
Magu fell for him and sent him
which
all
is
that
about
money?
140 million naira. That is not the gist. As if that is not enough. He actually drove that Rolls Royce from island to mainland,
Without license, probably.
Agege, to a village in Agege to go and visit his mother. And if you see the mother,
Is there another picture? Do we have
there's
a picture
a
of the car?
video.
Oh, there's a whole
Okay.
video
There's a
of it.
video.
this
So people
one.
were, praising him as usual, saying what the thing looks like, aeroplane and all that. But my only issue was like, look at where your mother is living.
Oh,
Living.
Jesus.
Just see the video. Just see the
Could
video.
pay for
Níbo mo ń lọ? Tí mo wà nínú private. Abẹ́ ń ṣí èrè. Wá Rolls Royce lọ́dọ̀. 2019. Okay.
So what do you guys think about this?
Let me tell you something. This can never happen in my household. My grandmother will start asking billions in one question. What job do you do? How did you acquire this? Whose car is this? questions. Your son can go to the city and within 2 weeks come back with this car.
So you think somebody that can convince someone in another country to send them such money that they can buy such a car cannot lie to the grandma? That one a small thing now.
Oh my
But
God.
There's so many things you can tell about
I'm
that.
not
But my own
the
issue
problem
is
with the
the
youths.
poverty,
Can I talk about the
status
youths?
of the mother.
Can we talk about the youths of us? This is priorities. How are you
Prioritizing.
prioritizing with a 2019 car and your mom is staying in such squalor? Like, does this make any sense? How this flossing mentality is becoming a problem with young adults nowadays. Like, I'd rather floss. I will buy 5 bottles or 10 bottles in the club, but I go get on train and go home. Does that make sense? If you have money to buy 10
Are you
bottles,
talking to somebody on the
you should
table?
have Rolls Royce. No, I'm just saying there's a lot of this fake lifestyle,
Well,
a lot of this fronting that's happening, and we cannot have that anymore because clearly, how are you even like think about it, how are you going to maintain that kind of vehicle in Nigeria?
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
thing.
How do you maintain that kind of a car?
Yeah.
The maintenance for that car is crazy. That's the Linda Ikeja car, right? She has 2018. He has 2019.
Wow.
Imagine.
I mean, if you have to do that, whatever, how you get the money or stuff, at least take care of your family and
Yes.
stop burning
Some of
stuff.
them, they do a lot of ritual stuff. Now, I know you're about pants with it miss sense.
Yes,
In
yes.
Lagos, Nigeria, they be stealing their girlfriends'
Does that
underwear,
really work?
panties. I don't know, but they steal
Why
them
you trying to take
anyway.
somebody's panties?
Yeah,
Show me
so
that you have-
some of them, they do a lot of ritual
No, I'm
stuff.
just saying the ritual and the scamming
I don't
thing
know.
doesn't really.
I don't know.
Obviously, if it
I
wasn't
don't
working,
know.
they wouldn't be doing
You know
it.
what? I don't think those some of these rituals work, but it's like when you believe something is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like it's the universe. When you tell the universe, I'm going to make money from doing this one thing, the universe will give you what you
Will
wish.
respond back
It's
to
not.
you.
It's not that ritual that's doing it. It's you keep on in your mind because when you wish for something and keep talking about
there are
something,
rituals
it
as
comes
well,
into
too.
your life.
There are
But
rituals too.
Yeah, definitely.
There is ritual.
My sister, ritual
There
there.
is ritual and ritual.
Oh, this one
there.
you are speaking English. She's speaking Western. Let me tell you,
There
African.
is ritual. though.
Ritual
I know,
there.
I
Speaking
know.
speaking of ritual, it could be that based on the ritual, I'm not saying he did, I don't know him. Maybe he did ritual, and the ritual, the terms of the ritual is your mother, you can never take care of your mother, you
Help
can
your
never
mother.
spend any
Yeah,
money
it's
on your
possible.
mother. Because they have
Like
ritual like
Bobrisky's
that.
mother that's selling kuli kuli in
Really?
this
But
market.
does
Allegedly.
Bobrisky have money?
Allegedly.
Does he have money? Anyway, now, talking about the youths, the fact that we think it's okay. You see the way they were going
It's
crazy
not
in the
okay.
video. One person was like, where am I
Right.
going to when I'm inside the aeroplane, in private jet?
Private
The other
jet.
the other one goes, don't kill me, oh, don't kill me, oh. All of them go home now and start to think about how this guy has this big car.
Yep.
Or how they gonna steal
How
it.
do I now make steal what?
Yeah.
How do I make money? Look at my mate. We all started together. He was a boy like us, and now look at him where he is.
Right.
Well, I need to make money. And then they go out and
Long
start to
throats.
do. They go out and they start to run other people's race, not knowing that they're running at a different time. They go and they look for
So you're
means
saying
to
what
make
message
that
is
money.
he sending?
Well, exactly. They also have misplaced priorities. They're supposed to probably buying a house, buying land, doing things, investing
in business.
You're buying Rolls Royce that's next year in a couple of months.
It's
Like, to be
depreciated.
outdated.
As soon as you drive
Buy
it
a
off
good
the
shoe.
lot,
Did you
it's
see what he was
depreciated.
wearing on his feet, Seth?
No, most of them they don't
Invest
need
in
they
some
don't need to
shoes.
buy shoe
Chocolate
again. But what I've realized about this game is that it's a cycle. Like you make money in a year, you spend the money, and then you lose all the money again. You make it again. Before you know, you are old. You have no investments. You have nothing.
And they do a lot of
And you
things for
die.
social media. All
Right.
the things that he did was for social media.
Social media.
They're so concerned about what their likes would be, the amount of likes that they get, how the video will trend,
If
that
they end
how
up
they will be in the
repost it.
news, that they would go to any length just to do it. You hear of people stealing pants, you hear of people stealing money, stealing their friends' money, going to cut off people's breasts and private parts just to do rituals. Because they want to be
These
up
are
there.
happening in Nigeria. Oh.
And
There
also
was
in
one they
Ghana,
caught- there was
it
one they
happened in
caught-
Ghana
there was
as
one
well.
boy-
But at what
So
point
let
will
us
this
not
Yahoo
set our
Yahoo
mouth.
boy?
I'm doing this
At
up in
this point,
Nigeria.
at what point will this Yahoo Yahoo boy stop? And for an authority, like you are there, somebody's about to retrieve a 2019 Rolls Royce, and you don't ask any questions?
That's
And
true.
also for
Oh, they want to sell.
Oh,
They
it's
don't
not-
care.
it's none
They
of your
want to
business.
sell. The companies want to
Because I know
sell.
you can't even do that. Because I know when I used to work at a bank and you come in to set up an account, we ask you what job do you do, and then we write it there. If we see that a lot of money is coming in more than the type of job that you're doing, we start investigating. Things like that needs to be in place in Africa.
And also,
Right?
If you pay off the investigators, they won't investigate
Well,
you.
for money that you didn't even work for, you just throw it all
He
away.
works for it too. Do you know how many
How?
sleepless nights in the
How many
computer?
letters? My name is John. I have
They cannot
account.
even write correct English. I will call you.
So, that's
W
work.
I will call you.
So
Wow.
something
That's
that
cool.
easily came to you, you just whew, throw the money away. So yeah.
And he's not gonna. The thing about it is that the money's not always guaranteed that you're gonna keep on getting that one payday.
That's
this
the
was a
thing.
big payday he got. He should have stretched it out because people are getting wiser and wiser with Yahoo now. Yahoo's doing all sorts of different things, but Yahoo is
You
not.
should have called you Charlie. You would have helped
No,
him.
don't call me. Listen, a white crackhead once told me that.
A white crackhead.
A white crackhead once told me that every day for thief, one day for master.
That's it.
So you think you got it? Oh, you go pay now. We have to go. Though. I love you guys.
I love you too, baby.
What do you have coming up
Love
this weekend,
you
by the way?
Yes, my EP listening.
Your EP listening happening this weekend.
Yeah.
We'll all come and support you. Where is it happening at? Real
It's
quick.
happening at Woodstock on March 17th. It's a Sunday, St. Patrick's Day. So y'all come out to, come out to.
And viewers, tell us in the comment section what episode this week is your favorite. Okay, we want to hear from you. We love you for watching. Until next time, this is the AVS show. Bina TV. We love you. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Thanks for watching. And if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.